Okay, hello, it's me again. Sorry I've been gone for a while. I did record 2 more episodes after the last one with Romeo and Juliet, but I've seen really dull in them, you know, like really like subdued, so I thought I'd like cheer up a little bit, you know, start from scratch, let's move through the ruins again. So I've done these bits, but it's fine because you haven't been there with me. So let's get started straight away. I don't want to mess around. We ditched T3. Well, we didn't ditch him. We left him back at the ship. He needs a few little bits of grease, you know. He got a bit rusty in our last venture, so we're going to keep him, you know. Zaba's going to work on him for a bit, you know, make sure he's okay. Trying something new with the audio kind of thing, so if it's a little bit here and there, bear with. It will be back to normal by the next episode. This is kind of like, I've tested a few things, so it should work fine, but if it doesn't, worst case scenario, you miss this episode out or whatever. It's a bit loud. There we go. Sweet. So we grabbed Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Nothing at the moment, mate. You
got it.
No, you got it. He does need a quick level
Ready.
up. So, alright, easy. So we're going to go straight for a level up with him. We're going to stick with the treat injury because he's useless with everything else. No offense, Karth, sorry. And I can't remember what we went with last time. We were rolling through his sort of combat skills. I think we'll go with the improved blast. I know I might have said something a few episodes ago about a plan here, but I want to move in with Power Blast now. Things change. Get over it. Bastler's fine. I need to try my best to stop saying no, kidding, not doing it then.
Yes?
Okay, so yeah, usually I enter my episodes with sort of something quite like a dialogue or maybe a cutscene. There isn't one at this time because I just want to sort of like check in, you know, like sort of say, hi, it's me again, bothering you, stood here on your screen. Anyway, we'll move straight in. I don't want to bore you too much. Dun 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 dun. So we did some Romeo and Juliet in last time, helped some kids get away. And we kind of got bummed by the dialogue choices when in actuality we kind of should have got the way with it. We should have got good side points, but we didn't because the adults didn't like us. So, oh well. But I'm going to take that as a win along with that detective quest because I knew it was both of them. It's just the dialogue wasn't right. So, whoa. Not getting that. I don't understand you. Did you get that? Did you get that? No, I didn't get that either. I did it again. Check a drink for every time I say So, still don't understand you. Bastler, do you have any idea what this droid is saying? This droid must be broken. This is pointless. Let's go. Let's just give up right now. Yeah, let's go. You know, this mission's pointless. Let's check in with Bastler. You got any idea what's going on?
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
I can reproduce any of the languages spoken by the slaves of the builders. Hey, I understood that one.
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manan.
I know it all.
Why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath?
Communication was vital to ensure that the slaves constructed this temple according to the wishes of the builders. But you are not of the slave species, neither are you of builders. You are like the one who came before.
It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malik likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
What are you saying? Why are you... Oh, what are you? Why are you here? Some kind of guardian, perhaps? I am the Overseer. The builders programmed me to enforce discipline among the slaves, while this monument to the power of the Starforge was constructed. At project completion, all slaves were executed. I was programmed to serve should a builder return in search of the knowledge of the staff. A lot of know-it-alls. Did it again. So, how long have you been here? My chronological circuits have marked over 10 full revolutions of this system's outermost planet around the sun since the builders left.
10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
There is no mistake. The builders constructed my chronological circuitry using the technology of the Starforge itself. My calculations are infallible. Okay, well, seem to be mentioning the builders quite a lot. Let's find out who they are. I mean, who are these builders? The builders are the great masters of the galaxy, the conquerors of all worlds, the rulers of the infinite empire and the creators of the Starforge.
These builders must have been an extinct people, though it is strange there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
Well, you wouldn't, would you? You know everything apart from all the useful knowledge we need. I mean, the droid speaks Selkath. Maybe they were builders? Something must have happened to wipe the builders out. I mean, we need to figure out who these builders are. Possibly Selkath. Let's check. The Selkath were nothing but slaves and servants of the true masters. Like all the other species, they were bowed down before the might of the builders and the Starforge. Oh, they bowed down. The empire of the builders is infinite and everlasting. None can stand against their might and the power of the Starforge. Have you seen a builder recently? I've been here ever since the completion of this monument. In all this time, no builder has returned to seek information on the Starforge. Well, what is the Starforge? The Starforge is the glory of the builders, the apex of their infinite empire. It is a machine of invincible might, a tool of unstoppable conquest. But what is it? What does it do? The Starforge is the glory of the builders, the apex of their infinite might. It is a machine of invincible might, a tool of unstoppable conquest. Dumb droid.
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Though in fact, it could be anything.
Yeah, you having a good time over there, Kath? Yep, you good? Yep. Don't wanna pitch in or no? Okay then. I mean, could it be a factory or weapons plant, maybe?
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Starforge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
Well, you haven't asked anything. I'm the only one that's talking to the droid. Why don't you try and talk to the droid and maybe... Look, let's not get into this. I had some bad breakfast earlier, so, you know, I'm a bit cranky. Okay, tell me about Revan and Malik. I mean, they came before us, right? The ones who came before you, the ones like you. Not builders, but not slaves. Sought knowledge of the Starforge and its origins. They proved themselves worthy. They discovered the secrets of the Starforge locked beyond the sealed door behind me. But there was another who failed to unlock the secrets and paid the ultimate price. It's Nemo!
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life.
Doesn't seem like this droid would have killed him. Maybe I'll know who did. Maybe the tests and booby traps, maybe? Did you kill the Jedi over there? I am not programmed for combat. I did not harm the one who failed. The Temple's own protections will destroy those who seek knowledge of the Starforge if they are deemed unworthy. How can I prove myself worthy? Enter the proving grounds to the east and west. Within them, those who understand the will of the builders can unlock their secrets and open the doors. But those who fail will be destroyed by the power of the temple itself. More than this, I am not programmed to say.
Revan and Malik unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malik is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
Well, I know they're depending on us. We've had that really ingrained in our heads. Okay, so we can't go this way. I'm going to take a guess.
If the droid is correct, then we must complete the tasks in the proving grounds to the east and west before these doors will open.
Okay, so these other doors must have some sort of test in them. Nemo's remains. Shame. Maybe we should put some Jedi clothes on at some point. Not yet though, soon. When we start getting force powers we will, because you need to be wearing Jedi robes to get force, so to use some. So like I think burst of speed is blocked by armor. A few are, so we'll get to that. Let's check these out. Oh, I forgot about these things. I've already done these ones, and they're very intimidating and very scary. Iron grenade.
I'm here.
Yes, I know you're there. Disable droid. We'll chuck a few of those in, and then Karth, you can do something, preferably not get stuck like you did last time. Karth got stuck last time and didn't help at all. So I'm hoping he'll... Did I chuck an iron grenade? Oh, I did, yeah. He got stuck last time,
Ready.
folks. He just stood there and didn't do anything at all.
Let's make this quick. I'm here.
Get closer.
Down you go!
There, take that.
How'd you like that?
I love our bastard is very... she's very... Take that. Very subdued.
How'd you like that? What?
How do you like it? Okay, I'm going to check the feedback on this because I want to know what's actually doing some good. Karth succeeds in attack droid hit 27 versus defense damage 0. Okay, so we should probably stop getting Karth to do the blasty thing. Succeeds in attack okay. Damage 8, critical hit. Probably not doing any good either. What about Bastila? What's she doing? Bastila. Oh dear. I guess it's this stuff really. Okay. Let's go for a different approach. Try a power attack. A couple of those. You can move back to rapid shot, and Bastila, you can go there, and you can just... Yeah, we'll just slam the...
What?
Yes! Okay, we're getting a lot more there. Bastila damage is going 5-point damage. Electrical. Yeah, that's doing some. Disabled... Uses disabled droid. Force point spent. 8, yeah. Defense breakdown. Karth succeeds with attacking down droid rapid shot for damage of 0. Oh! Good idea. Oh, I can't change between... Can I? Yes, I can.
You shall fall. The Force fights.
Yes! Okay,
With
so
me.
we need to use
What?
the iron blasters.
Yes.
Why did I think
Ready?
of that last
Sure.
time? I didn't think of that last time. I just went all in. Iron rifle. Oh, could do that. Not very useful for your Garth, but
Yes?
we'll give you some nice gloves, you know, make it look pretty. Can we search it? No. Ooh, wreckage. My favourite. No, nothing in there. We probably should have brought the droid, to be fair. Okay, so last time I think we talked to it. Computer goes silent, screen blank. A few extremely unusual characters then appear on the screen. We did try and then insert datapad. Computer seems to be interfacing with your datapad. The screen goes blank again, and then more familiar characters begin to appear on the screen. Talk to the computer again. Your computer goes silent again, humming softly. It seems to be processing data from your datapad. Your datapad is released from the receptacle, and the machine goes silent for a moment before flickering to life again. Data interpretation complete. Language analysis complete. Continue. Interrogative. Identify the 3 primary life-giving seed world types. Okay, so oceanic, grassland, and arboreal. Sweet. Life seal done. Okay. So I imagine this one will have death-giving pets. It took me so long as a kid to get these puzzles because I didn't know what a life-giving or I just didn't know. How do we roll with it? I didn't think we could, but you know, you've got to try these things. Can we just disengage? No. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Car. Layer in with the power blast. Go closer. You nitwit.
How'd you like that?
Oh, the iron blasters were so unfair. Oh, why did I think of this?
Yes?
I'm so annoyed with myself. Well, not really that.
What can I do?
Down you go!
Yes, Kath. Kill him! Kill him now! That's what you get for being a
Sure.
test Starforge droid thing. Okay, talk to the computer. Oh, I kicked your foot. Whoops. Computer goes silent. Insert datapad. Does some thingies. Talk to it again. Boom. Data interpretation complete. Cracking. Identify the 3 primary death-giving seed world types. Okay, this should be quite easy. Barren, obviously. Desert, obviously. And volcanic can be considered both. I think is why I got confused last time. I kept clicking volcanic. I don't know why, but I just did. I mean, Hawaii, like in some places in the world, you could argue that volcanic is kind of you know, brings sunlight. I mean, look at the ocean. You go further to a volcanic rupture underneath this, you know, all the fish go there. I might be completely wrong, but who cares? I'm not a marine biologist. Ooh. Pretty.
This must be what Revan and Malak found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
No, I'm sure it was something else they found. I don't think it's anything to do with this. Duh. I need to stop being mean to Bastila. I don't know why I'm teasing. Okay, well, what is it?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart.
Of course.
Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves. But we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
This is a good point. I wonder what would have happened if I came in here on my own. So what is the Starforge exactly?
I don't know. but Revan and Malak were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more. But I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
Perhaps those worlds have more clues.
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malak visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it.
That sounds like quite a supposition. What if you're wrong?
What if I'm right? We can't ignore this.
Ooh.
Finding the Starforge might very well be the key to defeating the Sith. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Fair play. Fair play. Oh no, I've got my key wet. I've got my W key wet. Because the can that I'm drinking is wet from condensation. There's nothing else here, is there? Can we get in there? I thought you could loot these stones. Maybe that's somewhere else. Anyway, let's move. Shall we see if this droid has got anything to say to us on our way out? You have proven yourself worthy. The sealed door is open. If you wish to learn the secrets of the Starforge, you must pass through the door to the room beyond. Okay. Should we take Nemo's body back, or... I guess we're not a clean-up crew, are we? Whoops. Can we... I swear there was a key to select on the keyboard. Apparently not. Sweet. That was a nice little adventure. So, head back to the council, do some more blah blah, and I assume that will be us on our way to a different planet. Oh, great. These guys. Maybe if I party select, get rid of these guys, bang, and then I'll just run. Run! No. No. Let them deal with him. Not talking to this guy yet. He's way too expensive for us. You're right, John. Okie dokie. Oh, it's so warm here in the UK, man. A couple of weeks ago we had that 40-degree weather. Woo! Spicy hot. I don't do good in heat, guys. I don't do good in heat. I get very cranky, so probably best I didn't record during the heat. Okay, let's bring the guys back. The main crew.
Ah, you have returned, John. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
Well, kind of. No, I couldn't find anything. We found an incomplete star map and mention of something called a Starforge.
This news of a Starforge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Starforge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done.
Isn't this a pointless
Padawan,
running back?
you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith.
Excuse me.
We Jedi No victory over the Sith
Oh,
will not
sorry.
come through martial might.
You just blow my nose.
The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
Okay. I guess I'm ready to get on this quest.
The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Am I to... Oh. Let's just ask that question. I'm grateful for this responsibility, Master. Can I bring my friends?
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you.
That's
After
nice.
long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Great Bastila and a Catwoman. Anyone else want to stick with me? Stick me with, sorry. I have got some other friends, some other members who I've picked up. Is it okay if would it be acceptable for them to join me?
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
Well, you can count on me. I will not fail.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
And may the Force be with you, Master. So, here we go. Starting our new adventure. Heading out into the vast reaches of space to find star maps and forges. I think there's a predetermined sort of path you can take. Have a think to see if I want to follow it, or if we move differently, or... Padawan, a word if I may. There are many rumors about your most recent meeting with the Jedi Council. There is talk that they are sending you on a mission to help us against Malak and the Sith. How do you know the Council gave me a mission? I saw you going into the Council chambers. You were in there for some time. I naturally assumed the Council had given you a task to perform. Please understand that I am not asking you to reveal anything that could endanger the Order or the Republic. Whatever task the Council has given you is for your ears, not mine. I only wanted to wish you well and to warn you to be careful. There are many evils out there, many dangers. The Sith are not the only minions of the dark side. I think I'm going to add some sort of accent, maybe some personality to these guys. Just makes it a little more fun. Hopefully you like it and it's not too annoying. I find that reading these dialogues can be a bit boring, so if I like bougie it up a little bit. What are you talking about? Master Dorak has been training me to succeed him as chronicler here in the academy. In my studies I have come across tales of creatures that are born of the dark side. Monsters of pure evil. The worst of these abominations is the Torrentator, a beast that feeds on the blood of those who are strong in the force. Over the centuries, many Jedi have fallen to their ravenous hunger. What makes this creature so dangerous? The Torrentator is a predator, and we Jedi are its prey. They are incredibly strong with a primal cunning, and they have an inborn resistance to the Force. There are some who believe the Torrentator is a monster bred by the ancient Sith. Too fast. Fortunately, the Torrentator is quite rare. They only dwell in the most dangerous, darkest of places. In fact, one has not been seen in nearly 40 years. Sounds like they're extinct. This is not the first time the Torrentator has vanished for long periods of time. Many believe they can lay dormant for years, only to rise and hunt when the power of the dark side waxes full. I fear Malak's rise may have woken these creatures from their dormant state. Once the Sith are beaten, I would not be surprised if the Council organized another great hunt to try and exterminate them. Great hunt. Guessing they all went ahead and hunted these creatures down. Thanks for the warning, I'll be careful. A final warning as you go, Padawan. Do not underestimate the Torrentator. If you do, you may suffer the same fate as those who disappeared after the Great Hunt. Okay, sweet. I know he wants to talk about the Great Hunt. It's a little bit boring, but it's essentially all the Jedi went and hunted down these dark side creatures. Just sort of hunting them down, really. They're kind of just hunters. This guy's got a name, so I'm going to give him a talk. Greetings, Edian. May I take a moment of your time for a question? Go ahead. I represent a human citizen of Dantooine by the name of Rundil Odsulam. His ranch has had considerable difficulty with Mandalorian raiders for many years. His young daughter was kidnapped by those raiders many years ago and has not been returned. Might you have news of her? Her name is Sasha. Sorry, I have no idea who you're talking about. Ah, that is too bad. I shall have to continue my search. I promise we're not even comment on Dantooine. We know all this. Isn't this something the local authorities should handle? Is there anything of interest in Dantooine that can tell me about? I'll keep an eye out for your girl. I would appreciate that, Sentient. Kachi ade undunga. Okay. Enough talking. Let's go. So, before we leave for our new adventure, let's have a little look at the workbench. Can we add anything to our lightsabers? Bondar Sigil. Okay, so this one has on hit property stun. Stun's probably quite useful. Bonus energy, damage. Rhubarb. What does rhubarb do? +1, +1. Whoa, not yet. Stick with the rhubarb, I think. Let's give Bastila some. There we go. Easy. Hang on. Who else has equipped a lightsaber? Oh, Juhani. Of course. Of course. Of course. Nothing for him. Nothing for him. Nothing for him. Dun, 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 dun. Missions Vibroblade. Prototype Vibroblade. All sweet. Sound. All done. Nothing to add on those bits. Yep. Nothing really to look around for, I imagine. Let's go have a look at the little map. Oh, and I'm going to talk to the guys before we leave as well. I think that's a good shout. This is the galaxy map. The Ebonhawk's onboard navigation computer. When you are ready to leave Dantooine, you can use galaxy maps to travel to other worlds around the galaxy. Destination is still stored in the Ebonhawk's computer from the last trip Davitt made with it. Is it this one? Oh yeah, okay, so this is like a weird space station type place. It's a little bit like a shop, but a really cool shop. We'll probably go there after our first planet. Now, if I use... Yeah, okay, so it goes Tatooine, Kashyyyk, Manaan, Korriban, Yavin, and Dantooine. I think you should go to the Yavin thing after Korriban. And then Dantooine is, of course... No, that makes sense. We'll go there after each planet. We'll try to sort of pop there every now and then. Because it's quite expensive. But the items there are pretty cool. It says Tatooine first. I usually go off beat. I've never actually done the right... I've never actually done the right order. So we will this time. We'll go Tatooine first. But first, I want to talk to these folks here. First, we'll talk to Juhani, see where she's lying, because she's brand new. We'll get this out of the way, and then we'll have to talk to him for a little bit.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
I mean, yeah, but you thought the dark side consumed you, and it's nothing.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own.
Look, let's just live and learn. I forgive you.
Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that, in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
I have a strange feeling that a lot of people are going to try and take my life, so it's nothing.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Well, how did you become to be a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
Of course. Go for it.
Well, it goes back a number of years.
Ah,
Back
forget it.
on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
Where did you live?
The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
Did you meet a Jedi?
Yes. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored.
The imagination can be a dangerous thing.
From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference, as the Jedi were. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
Correct.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
We talk?
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Are you doing alright?
I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken.
Perhaps you just need more time.
More time would do me good. Time to distance myself from that anger. I think that is why the Council agreed to send me with you. They think, perhaps, that in your company, I will be able to free myself from it.
If I see you begin to slip back, I will intervene.
I thank you for your concern and your acceptance. I will strive to prove that I am worthy of your company and trust.
Should we do another playthrough after this where we do Dark Side?
How may I be of assistance to you,
Maybe.
Padawan? What is it you would like to speak to me about? Of course.
It'd be interesting to see all these Dark Side conversations with them all. Maybe I should do these talky bits quite late, and then if it's something as the viewer you're not too interested in, then it's something you can sort of skip past at the end. But this is part of the game, so we'll stick with it for now.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
I don't really think there's anything you can say. I just have to find some way to deal with it, I guess. It'll take some time. Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malik, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malik or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
Isn't that nice? Thank you very much, Mission. Should we check in to see if she's got anything to talk about?
Hey there. What can I do for you?
Well, I want to talk about your brother.
I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up.
Yeah, I get that. Why do you hate her so much?
My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked.
You mean no matter how much he stole?
I'm not gonna pretend Griff wasn't a hustler and a con artist, but that doesn't mean you can just insult him. He did what he did to look out for me. I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road.
Okay. Apologies. I mean, maybe she actually liked him.
I saw Lena for what she really was, a busty, credit-grubbing cantina rat. She used Griff and took away the only family I had. After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were gonna try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went.
Maybe something happened to him.
Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Taurus, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. But part of the reason I came with you was the hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, not at the moment.
Okay, have it your way. Hey there, what can I do for you?
Want to talk about your brother again?
Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Okay, yeah, let's move on.
Okay.
Okay. Mission done. Jahani done. Karth Bastila and Canderous, of course.
Yeah, what do you want?
I was wondering if you had any interesting stories. Oh, this is pretty cool. We get to hear some of his war stories.
Do you want to hear tales of my exploits? Of the wars I've seen and fought, the enemies I've seen die by my hand? Sure, I'll humor you. My name's Canderous, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years. For my people, it is the honor and glory of battle that rules us. It's through combat that we prove our worth, gain renown, and make our fortunes.
Okay, I mean, the Mandalorians destroy worlds for honor?
Win or lose, as long as the fight is worthy, then honor is gained. The glory at having triumphed over impossible odds is what drives us. If there's nothing at stake, your possessions, your life, your world, then the battle's meaningless. We Mandalore take everything we are and throw it into battle. It's the true test of yourself. The battle against death, against oblivion.
I mean, is that why you work as a mercenary?
Times have changed now. The Mandalore clans have been scattered across the Outer Rim. The Republic is in decline, and the Sith Empire rises to take its place. The clans as they were aren't a threat, but the galaxy still fears us. People think we war out of spite or bloodlust. They don't understand, and fear that. We only wanted the challenge of the battle, and glory from it, win or lose. And we lost. But now I have no real challenges. Crushing Davik's enemies and the pathetic gangs in the lower city of Taris could not be considered the most glorious of tasks. When I think of the battles I've fought, the thousands I've killed, the worlds I've burned, I weep for my past. We will never again speak of this. We've got work to do, so let's get to it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, what do you want?
Do you know anything about this world? Stimulants? No? Okay.
Your choice.
All done with Canderous. That was nice and quick. I know he tells us some of his cool stories later in the line. Now for Zalbar. Is there something you want? Do you know anything about the planet we're on? I wonder if you could help me with the problem. Grenade. Yeah, have anything more to say about yourself, Zalbar? I will honor my life debt, but I don't feel we share more than that. Mission may say more, but I will not. You don't trust me? It's nothing personal, but I just don't feel you could understand anything about me. The ways of my people are not for outsiders to know. You'll have to be content with that. You have to tell me more eventually. That may be, but not today. Okay. I think Zalbar opens up a little bit when we get to Kashyyyk. Which we'll talk to him when we get there. Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Nothing much, just I wanted to chat.
Oh, you want to argue some more, is that it?
I just want to know why you distrust me so much.
What does it matter that much? Why can't you just leave it be? I just don't trust easily. And for good reasons, which are my own.
But we have to work together, Karth, so it has plenty to do with me.
Oh, damn it. I suppose I won't get any rest until I talk, will I? You want to know why I don't trust anyone? Fine. Here goes. 5 years ago, the Jedi had just finished the war with the Mandalorians. Revan and Malak were heroes. I was damn proud to have served in their fleet. It was completely unexpected when they turned on us, invading the Republic while we were still weak. Nobody knew what to think, least of all me. Our heroes had become brutal, conquering Sith, and we were all but helpless before them. I mean, think about it. If you can't even trust the best of the Jedi, who can you trust?
What do I have to do with Malak and Revan?
It's not that. That's not what I mean. There were others, good, solid, trusted men who joined them. Malak and Revan and the Sith deserve to die for what they've done, but the ones who fled the Republic and joined them are even worse. The dark side has nothing to do with why they joined with the Sith. They deserve no mercy.
I haven't joined the Sith, Karth.
I know. And I should apologize to you. I've become so accustomed to expecting the worst in others, and you've done nothing to deserve that. It's just... Oh, never mind. Let's just continue with what we were doing. I'd rather not talk about it. Yes, what's on your mind? Dantu? Let's... You...
Sweet, Garth done, and now
How
Bastila.
can I help?
I want to talk about the dream. Oh no, you look like something's bothering you.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
Doesn't the bond mean my presence is necessary?
Necessary, perhaps, but it is no guarantee of our success. I admit, I'm a little disturbed that such a bond could be possible in the first place. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Our relationship? Some kind of clumsy come on. Okay, I'll answer a few questions.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
I was a scout. The fleet recruited me for my skills.
Good. On which planet were you born?
Duralia. It's in a remote system. Why?
Excellent. Your current age is?
3012. Healthy living, you know. None of the service records.
I see you intend to be childish about this. I guess I won't get anywhere continuing our discussion right now,
Oh,
will I?
come on.
I suppose I'll just have to speak to you again later. Hopefully you'll behave a little less like a little boy and a
Alright.
little more like a
Jeez.
man.
More like a man. Did you say it like that?
How can I help?
I have something I want to ask you.
I do.
Oh,
How
want
did
to
you
ask
know?
me? Well, you keep staring at me. Say anything you like. That's okay, I guess, from though you keep staring.
I'm a Jedi.
I don't
am
wanna
far
flow
too
with her.
disciplined to betray my emotions with outward physical displays. We both know the real reason you have some idea of what I'm thinking, the bond we share.
What do you mean?
Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
What do you think I should do?
I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
I will try.
That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There's great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
I won't do anything to hurt you. Oh, well, that's a good point. It works both ways, doesn't it? You could help me stay strong.
Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you, but I am no master. Not yet. And there are times when I find the sheer strength of your power almost overwhelming. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
I would appreciate any help you could offer.
I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Gotcha.
How can I help? It was less of a dream and more of a vision the two of us shared. But I am certainly willing to answer any questions the Jedi Council did not.
Still don't understand why we shared this vision.
Are you wondering why we shared the vision? Or why we even received it in the first place? To the first, I can only repeat the answer that the Council gave us. Our fates are linked. And for two as strong as we are in the Force, that amounts to a near-physical bond. As to the second, I truly don't have an answer for you. The Force works as it will, and perhaps we should be grateful for what we've been given.
What do you think Malik and Revan were doing.
I have no idea. It was obviously important, however. That is why we must investigate this further.
Why did we dream about Malik and Revan anyway?
Perhaps because we desired to. Perhaps because they came to this planet and were strong enough in the Force to leave a trace.
Well, I certainly didn't want to dream about them.
That would not be my first choice either, but choice appears to be irrelevant in this matter. We dreamed about Revan and Malik either because we were meant to or because we needed to. There is no other way to look at it.
Do you think we will see more of these visions?
With luck, we will. I would rather not rely on such visions to guide us, but when we have so little else to go on, and the galaxy hangs in the balance.
Well, that's all I wanted to know.
As you wish. We really should return our thoughts to business anyway.
Fair enough. Okay, so we've spoken to everyone. Everyone seems to be happy or somewhat progressed in their missions themselves. Let's have a look here. Kath, Candace, Johanny. Yep. Perfect. So we're ready to move on. Yep, we'll call this episode there. We'll take off to Tatooine to finish off with this episode, and then we'll pick it up back when we land on Tatooine. Thanks for watching. I know it's been a while, but hopefully you see this one. Leave me a like and go ahead and put a comment down there as well. I'd love to hear your feedback, and I'd love to see some likes on there. That'd be pretty cool. More than importantly, some views. I love seeing those views. So thanks very much for your time. You have a good one. Stay safe, stay happy, and stay wholesome. See you later, folks.